Feed Dump, where this week the episode is being hosted by the three closest things to goths that we have around here at the LoadingReadyRun offices. To celebrate, we're all shades of black. I'm Midnight Black, where you want to dress all in black, but with, a little bit of intrigue and fun. Joining me this week is Vanta Black.
Like Vanta Black, I'm the result of industrial production. Go Throbbing Gristle.
And Pitch Black.
I'm the same color as Morrissey on vinyl.
Cameron, how do you feel about Schadenfreude?
Semi-engorged.
Well, get ready to go from semi to full chub because the floods in Louisiana have destroyed the home of a man who said that gays were responsible for said floods.
Hubris, hubris, hubris.
Tony Perkins is the leader of the Family Research Council and once claimed that God sends natural disasters to destroy the lives of gay people. He had to escape from his house in a canoe.
Well, at least he had a conveniently placed Ionic symbol to climb into. Could you imagine if he had to sail on a driftwood log downstream, clutching to it, desperately, longingly, sweatily?
And he goes burling, burling down the flood waters.
Ah yes, the log piler's waltz.
Okay, a lot of you sent me a link to this next story, and normally I shy away from stories that are too popular, but this story is literally perfect. Two Swedish teenagers playing Pokemon Go got the scare of their lives when they stumbled across two other people dressed in pig masks having sex in a public park. Upon discovery, the people in the pig masks pointed a laser pointer at the teenagers to get them to run away, and their coital session interrupted. They then went and had sex in public in front of a historic water wheel, much to the shock of people driving by at the time.
I'm having a hard time deciding if this is more The Shining or Brazil.
I'm thinking Lord of the Flies, only fucking.
I think that's still called Lord of the Flies, it's just a different fly.
There's a lot of really good headlines that describe this afternoon of mayhem, but this one's probably my favorite. Sex pigs halt traffic after laser attack on Pokemon teens.
There's an elephant pig in the room that isn't being addressed. Were the laser pointers part of the sex act?
Maybe at the point of climax they just call in a drone strike.
Also, did they catch the Pokemon?
They caught something far better, Alex. Lasting trauma.
I mean, if you wanted abstinence-only education, I can't think of anything better than to show two teenagers, adults fucking in public wearing pig masks. Sex isn't pretty at the best of times.
Hat tip to the Swedish police, who after all of that, were most concerned about the laser pointer. According to Officer Daniel Hagthorpe, pointing at someone with a green laser can cause injury if it hits the eyes.
They actually sprang for the green lasers? This is way more involved than I was giving them credit for.
Yeah, if the pig fuckers have money to burn on green lasers, who knows how much they dropped on those costumes?
Oh, I know exactly what was dropped on those costumes.
Speaking of droppings.
Oh good, I was worried we weren't going to get there.
A dispute between two neighbors in Brockville, Ontario, which will henceforth be known as Canada's Florida, turned nasty when the women involved began flinging their dog poop at one another.
Shit's fired.
Was the dispute over whose dog could shit better?
Harder.
Further?
Faster?
Stronger.
So what happened was one woman was cleaning her yard and she found a bunch of dog poop in it, and she thought, my damn neighbor, she's been letting her dog poop in my yard, and she started throwing the poop over the fence, and the neighbor was like, what the shit? You're throwing shit into my yard, and started throwing it back. And then they got into an actual physical fight, and the police were called.
In real life, as in tragedy, each step taken along the road was made for the right reasons, and made sense at the time.
Yeah, if you were on bath salts.
You know what, though? Tempers are bound to flare when you find poop of unknown origin in your yard. Instead of judging, we should be offering solutions.
Okay, this is Ontario, where winters can be very cold. So what you do is you wait for night to fall one cold December afternoon, and then you just take like a Category 5 steamer on their car. Their options will be to either use a crowbar to chisel it off then and there, probably taking a large, square meter of paint with it, or leave it to thaw out the following June, which means it's like a golden oldie by then. Vengeance. Bloody vengeance.
If you find blood in your vengeance, consult your doctor.
Really, so few situations involve breaking on someone's car. But Feed Dump does this week, and that means we should probably call this episode to a close before Cam makes good on that promise. But remember, there may be better sources of news, and they don't have valuable life-changing advice, such as offered previously, and they don't have this hat, which is a King Slime hat that was made by John Flynn, aka the Random Onion. I feel very regal in this hat. I feel like if I was to take like a triple coiler on the hood of someone's car, I would still maintain my dignity and composure while doing so. Do a little wave as you're popping a squat. Neighbor sees you out the living room window, and they're like, "Are they pooping on my car? They look amazing doing so," and you're like.
Helpful suggestions don't involve bricking someone's car.